fellow architects. Another round of applause for architecture. Actually, it's meant to be here, but as we're having this event, he's being awarded honorary fellow of the Royal Canadian Institute of Architects. It's going on at the moment. So that's why you cannot find a round of applause. And as the Yoruba will say, we give honor and respect to our elder. The most senior architect in our forum today, in this forum today, is not one of me architects, that's Majoroh. I don't want to leave it to the MC to read the introduction. It's coming, I'm a chairman. He's also a member of the Organism. But where I get power, I will use. Not only that, it's a method to security us, and we appreciate it. According to Akim Muslim, saying this, that's just speaking about the elders. But as you know, I can not being a past president of NIA, being a registrar, the longest serving registrar of ACOM, and he's not happy with what is going on now. Not only that, past president of the African Union of Architects, currently the trustee of African Union of Architects, is the past president of CA. May I call on you, sir, to give us a good message, because we cannot have the elder in our midst and not to give that respect. And we know all the challenges we're facing. I'm one of your footstoolers. I think I want everybody says. You don't send me work, but I'm following your footsteps. Because you're one of the foremost elders that we have that doesn't push things under his collar. So, sir, I invite you. Round of applause. Please, be outstanding.
Don't embarrass me, but I'm old in age, but very young. When it comes to architectural activism, then they say Majoroh will not give it down. That's what they mean. But there's no way that the Nigerian Institute of Architects Lagos State chapter will do something and I wouldn't come. I couldn't come yesterday for other reasons, and today, in fact, I was at the embassy trying to sort out my travel arrangements, but I said, look, I'm also dropping here to share some time with my colleagues. So, Mr. Chairman and the organizers of LAF, what number is this one now? 14. Congratulations. We don't have as many exhibitors as usual, but I understand the economy has been a mess. But that you are still able to carry on is a statement of your strength, and please give yourself a round of applause. But there's no way I can stand in front of you and not talk about the struggles of the NIA. And I've been deceiving myself, but I don't make that the focus of my small talk with all of you. The NIA, if care is not taken, is being destroyed from inside by people who should be actually furthering the cause of the NIA. People who have gained fame, who have gained positions in life through the NIA, haven't climbed the ladder, are busy, constantly, continuously trying to remove the ladder so that the younger ones may not be able to reach where they're supposed to reach. Can you imagine that for 7 years, we have not had a formal exam of the NIPPE? This is the only professional exam body on earth and in Nigeria where you don't have an avenue for the entrance of younger ones to do it, and you are happy, and you are comfortable, and you go to court. Some I won't say that the NIA that they joined It's not the NIA that is now. It therefore means you don't have a membership anywhere. And you pride yourself as being fellows of this NIA. Meanwhile, you don't support the NIA. People who were Secretary General of the NIA go to the minister and write against the NIA. Is that not witchcraft? I can't understand it. These are people who were in the trenches with, in the greatest struggles of the NIA, because we were moving from pillar to post, and NIA was feared, respected, and admitted by other professional bodies. If you said NIA, everybody stood up with fear. If an NIA wrote to any architect for supplanting another, immediately they've settled and paid the man who had been supplanted. If NIA called you for disciplinary issues, you were respected. If you had a problem with a client and NIA wrote a letter for you, be sure that the problem was solved. But now, we've reached a state of infanticide, internal hemorrhage, and complete internal destruction of what is going on. I'm trying to fathom what the problem is. And what I have, what I can see, maybe it's correct, maybe it's wrong, it's just a question of money or a lust for power. So there can only be two things. You've had the power, you don't want to leave that power. You must pass it to the next person. And because you were gaining something irregularly from it, you want to continue doing that. So those are the two things which are happening. And I've written that thing right and told them, it's got to stop. Look at the faces of the young ones who are suffering. Look at their faces. Look at the face of the architects who can't even get promoted in the ministries because they can't get advanced staff. People who join the ministry and their colleagues in quantity surveying, engineering, have taken 3 or 4 steps ahead of them, they can't get promoted because they're not received by alcohol. How can you sit down and sleep in your bed if that is happening to your colleagues? What kind of person are you? What kind of wickedness is that? And when they say, oh, you are too hard, but sorry, I don't have to say, I don't have to say anything. I've made my own day, I've done my own thing. I can sit back and retire and not be interested. But how will I be comfortable at the Osimaju is comfortable that my own colleagues are suffering and I'm wallowing in my luxury and everything? How can't be? Because we had people who were elders when we were there, who drove all the way to Zaria to ensure that we removed ourselves from RIB. Accidents that they had, who struggled for us. And they gave us lectures in that lecture theater near the geography department and told us what the struggle was all about. And that they had to decide remove ourselves from RIBA because they wanted to improve on Nigerians back then. And we supported them. So what happened to that spirit? What happened to that spirit that we imbibed and were infected with and came out fighting when we left school? What happened? And now some people come together and then they form a body which they call Anchor. What the hell is that? It's an association of Nigerian Chartered Architects. What? I don't use the right word. It's an F word, but I can use it. What do you mean by that? And now you are the ones now who are now taking NI to court. If you want to form your own fashion, then leave the NIA and feather your own nest as Anchor. You want to remain NIA and get another body and use your internal contact and to destroy it. Why? You now go to court and say that NIA should not be in ACON. We formed ACON for God's sake, and this is in NIA. And the law, we didn't have ACON before. It was the NIA that fought through Dr. Mr. Williams, who was permanent secretary of the Ministry of Works at that time in race course, that wanted to have ACON. Our elders fought for it. And they insisted that 4 of the members must be members of the NIA, and you cannot have a meeting of ACON without at least 1 member of the NIA being present in that meeting. Any other meeting hold is null and void. They now say that NIA thing should be removed, that they themselves should now replace NIA in ACON. What is going on? And they say nothing, they put it in writing and go to court with it. And they struggle with ACON to ensure that NI does not participate in ACON, and that not only that, the NI should not even have exams. And then you now have ACON, which actually has been dissolved, and there are only 4 members. I'm told that there are 3, and they are acting as though ACON actually exists. In fact, there are 2 people in essence, and they are not going to have ACON. And they now use these anchor boys or girls or both to now do their professional exams for them. But the law says in ACON that if you want to set up a body, a small council, a committee, 3/4 or 2/3 of those members must be statutory ACON members. 2/3 of 2 or 3 or 4 is what? Maybe 3. So can they? But meanwhile, they are going around to universities doing accreditation with members who are supposed to. NI is not part of the accreditation. It's all part of ACON committees. Just destroying everything that we fought for. And I want to ask them, if you know any of them, because they walk under the shadows, ask them, what do they gain from all of this? What they lose if NI continues to function the way it was functioning? If they were not happy with one particular president or whatever, whoever it is, a monkey come, monkey go. NI is a revolving body. You can only be president 2 years. So why must you destroy it because you had a problem with one president? What kind of childishness is that? I get very worked up with this matter. It doesn't affect me personally, but it's affecting me personally. And sometimes, well, I'm very personal about this one. And because of that, your whole profession, whatever you stand for, is being destroyed. We're just wasting our time. The architect in Nigeria is finished. Well, yes, we are finishing ourselves because they no longer have respect for you. Buildings are collapsing. You can't even talk when you don't have a voice to talk. Because if you want to talk, you need to talk with the power of ACON with you. You don't have ACON. So people are dying, properties are being destroyed, and our profession is daily losing relevance. In fact, sometimes I don't want to be called architect. Because what's architect? Your architect, how many people have you killed? Most of them who are even killing all of this innocent people are not even registered with ANCA, DANCA, CANCA, or whatever they call themselves. It's a serious matter. As I stand before you now, I'm 77 years old. I graduated my first degree was in 1970 or so. So I mean, I'm old. I'm not very old. But I'm pained by what is happening and what they are doing to you people. There's practically no future for all of you. And all of you are sitting down there and then you're not doing anything about it. In my time, we would not have agreed. When I was your age, we would not have agreed. We would have signed letters published in papers against them. But they won't do anything. The elders will do it. The elders. How many are we? How many past presidents are we surviving? Are standing now? I belong to a very delicate class of people. How many of us are alive? Have I talked too much?
No.
I didn't have a speech, I'm just talking. So, in any case, we are so distracted by this internal hemorrhage that a lot of people are taking up your job as architects. Other professional bodies are expanding their role in the industry to take the juiciest part of the work because we are fighting. They are taking the juice out of what we call architecture. And you cannot sit down and say the elder should. No, we can't do it. What's my stake? I don't finish now. You should make your own future yourselves. Fola Alade, Nai Balokun, and all that. You came to Zaria to talk to us in 1967, 68, and gave us the marching order, and we fought. We fought the lecturers, we fought everybody to ensure that stop this inter-RIB. We want NIA exams. What have people done? People are so afraid. I'm not seeing a generation of actors who are so afraid of their shadows. They frighten you. Somebody can tell you're killing your person and then it's fire. What kind of elder is that? You will need to stand. You need to have a revolution of the young ones against the stupid elders who are destroying your profession, destroying your future. If you are not able to, I'm sorry. Majoroh cannot help you. Give me a round of applause now. And the more thing, we also have a big problem going on in architecture now. First was a joke, we call it CAD, computer-aided design, and our drawing boards, which I love very much, my Z square, my T square, my very beautiful things, and my ink, then my blade and my irukere. This one left, we thought it was a joke. I did my thesis, in ink, pencil and ink, with 73 drawings, biggest thesis ever at ABU, and 14 models, nice. But today, there was CAD, and these architects now go to internet, they download, and mostly what you are doing, you're not really designing, you are editors. You are good editors of whatever I've designed. But that's not even the end, it's even getting worse. We now have ChatGPT, where even if you edit, nobody will even know if you edited. So we have a crisis of creativity. I'm sorry for you people, nobody creates anymore, and you can't even detect the only inside. They can't even stay in the studio anymore because by the time they spend a few hours in the studio, they download it, and then ChatGPT. There's going to be artificial intelligence has taken over. I want to be very careful. I think it's something we should discuss, but we're so preoccupied with this very source, Anchor, Danker, and all these things. We're not even discussing such crucial issues that impinge directly on the source, the survival of the key issues that we should be one step ahead of, we're about 3 or 4 steps behind. What are we doing to ensure that the creative element that goes to architecture does not die because of the inventions in artificial intelligence and the social the computer age? I don't know if anybody knows what it is. It's a problem. So I don't want to be all doom and gloom. I want to encourage you. I know that the future is going to be bright. The NIA has resorted to prayers now. The joking matter, we have gone to the Spirit of God to help us. I think we had the last prayer last month where every chapter was asked to pray because it don't pass, Gary, And we feel that if everybody, they gave 7 hours for everybody to pray against the enemies of the NIA. But I think what was wrong was that we should have insisted on the exact hour where you pray, either a Muslim, a Christian, or whatever. At that hour, all of us should be in prayer. I think the power of prayer has to be called upon. Just as going around Jericho brought the walls down after going 7 times, I'm sure if we pray seriously against these people, these internal enemies, something may happen because the courts are not doing anything. The minister is in a hole. I think prayer will work. It was my suggestion. So at the last council meeting, they agreed that they would pray a certain time. But I'm serious about it. But they said it came so flat and watered down because they said everybody should pray within 7 hours. What kind of prayer is that? Even if you church or even in mosque, pray at a specific time. I've told the president that we should get between 10:30 and 10 for 5 hours. Everybody, where you are, kneel down and pray to your God in whatever way you serve Him against the enemies of NIA. And tell that if we do 7 times, the walls of Jericho will fall. Thank you very much.